Aquaman. What a great way to end the year. Not only a good superhero movie, but a good movie. Something that Marvel has been failing on, in my opinion, for the last few movies. A long time, actually. A movie that you can watch, and it will be one of those movies that you watch enough that you'll put it able to put on the background at some point, and you'll be able to know exactly where it is, no matter what, because you've watched it that many times. It is well acted, directed, scored, everything. Even the rap song that they put in there, which is a rap version of the Africa song from Tonto, sung by, I think his name's Pitbull. It doesn't feel out of place. It is used properly and not just thrown in there because, hey, we want rap songs for the kids. There's no Shyamalan twist like Wonder Woman, because if this movie was directed and written by the people that did Wonder Woman, Fulcrum would have been a bad guy pulling Puppet Master strings the whole time. But nope. Ocean Master was a bad guy in the beginning, and he stayed a bad guy all the way to the end. Just like Black Manta was a pawn in the beginning, and he stayed a pawn all the way to the end. He didn't turn into the main bad guy. He didn't turn out to be some huge Shyamalan surprise. It was just a straightforward story. Well done. I give it an A, obviously. And I think it will probably end up being the best film of 2018. Obviously, it's just my reactions after seeing it. But I'll have to think about where I'm going to place it. Because I have watched a few films over again after my initial reviews, and I have moved stuff down, risen some. I think I've risen one thing and lowered others. If you like action films, it's like even if you're not into superheroes, if you like action films or science fiction films, you'll enjoy this one. It has some of that Marvel comedy in it, but it doesn't overdo it like Marvel does. I think there's one scene that would belong in a Marvel film where one of the people that breathes water puts his head in the toilet after his helmet gets broken. That's not definitely a Marvel thing. Although Marvel would have had the toilet be full of urine or something. Realizes he can't breathe, realizes his thing's full of piss, pulls his head out of the toilet, realizes he can't breathe, puts his head back in the toilet, and starts throwing a temper tantrum about the predicament he's in. That would be a Marvel movie. This film didn't have that, but that's why I said better than the Marvel films. No big alien from space thing like the Marvel movies have. No poorly hiked in romance saying the characters actually learn to respect one another before they just start kissing each other like Whedon did with Hulk and Black Widow. And spoiler alert, the bad guy isn't killed off. Like, I think the only Marvel film that didn't kill their bad guy was Ant-Man 2. Infinity War ain't going to count because he's going to die at the end of more of the same, Endgame. And Hulk. I think the rest of them, the bad guy, all died or was... No, wait. The guy from Civil War, that Zemo guy, didn't die. I think the rest of them, the bad guy always died. Or seemed to be dead. It's like Red Skull popped back up in Infinity War. So he wasn't dead, but he seemed to be dead. And everybody thought he was dead. And to Captain America's knowledge, he's still dead. So overall, like I said, I would put it at number one right now. But taking point, I also put Justice League at number one after I saw it. And I really did like Justice League when it first came out. But then I rewatched it again after I bought it on Blu-ray. Not so much. And then I watched it a third time, even less. So it doesn't hold up. This one I think will probably hold up because I said it's not only a good comic film, it's a good film. It's a good action film, sci-fi, any of those other categories that have to be comic booky. It just happens to have a comic character in it. It's like Dark Knight is a good crime thriller. It just happens to have Batman and Joker in it. Well, that's enough of my ramblings. It's funny when I had the thing on pause. I think about what I was going to say because I'm doing this at work. Obviously, like the people who've watched me currently know I do these things at. I can think about things by the time I hit record. Forget about it. Oh well. Well, have a good one. And as I said, go see this movie.